Athletics baseball as Oakland goes up against the Baltimore Orioles. Just around the corner on 2K Sports.
No doubt there'll be tough at-bats to be had in this game. Ricky Nolesko will try and make it that way. Well, it's what you've been waiting for. 2K Sports, Major League Baseball, Wednesday afternoon. Orioles Park. That's where we are today in downtown Baltimore. Steve, what do you think the strategy is going to be today as he goes against Oakland?
A good right-hander on the mound in this one. If he executes the scouting report against this lineup, it shouldn't be too difficult for him to come up with the outs necessary to come away with a win.
John, who do we keep an eye on?
But there's not a lot of catchers in the game of baseball today that you can put in the middle of your lineup, and he's going to be your biggest run producer. But Brian McCann is just that guy. Hits for power, hits for high average, just a special player to have on your team.
Leadoff man in the box. He's leading off the game, and we get set for baseball.
Left fielder, number 20.
Here's the pitch. He swings now and really hit that. He heads all the way back to the warning track and gets the out.
Number 22.
And now we got a chance to take a quick look at how the Orioles will be setting up on defense.
Defense has been a problem for this club, and when you take a look at the number of errors they've committed, it's in the bottom 5 in the American League. They just have not been able to make the plays like other teams have to be able to get big outs.
This is popped down the right field line. Should be room. That's two gone.
For the Oakland Athletics, first base, number 28, Matt Olson.
And Olson's batting. Grounder up by Ruiz. Throws to first in time. That's 3 down. So Ricky Nolesko gets him 3 up, 3 down. He gets through the first inning without allowing a hit. And first chance next for the O's.
Now batting for the Baltimore Orioles.
Oakland starter for our ball game.
Number 2.
As he gets into this Baltimore lineup, Steve, strategy-wise,
I think, Gary, we're going to have to look for this lefty to back some of these hitters off the plate to make them uncomfortable, because if they're comfortable, they've got a chance to do some real damage
Now
against them.
batting for the Baltimore Orioles.
Here's the lineup for the Orioles.
Number 15.
This is an offense that struggles to score runs at times and really puts pressure on their outstanding pitching staff that they have. But, you know, they win with pitching and defense, and the offense is just there to try to support.
Now we'll take a quick look at the A's, how they're taking the field defensively.
Defensively, as a unit, they need to do all the basics. Make the routine plays. Don't allow them to get extra bases.
Just missed with the fastball, 1-0.
Well, he tried to go outside on the outside corner with that fastball right there. Just got a little bit off the plate. He's got to be careful, though. You don't want that hitter to get his arms extended.
Fastball just misses, and he falls behind, 2-0.
Well, it's always a barometer when you play the AL East, and in 2011, it was respectable for the Oakland A's.
Swings and misses at that fastball. Now it's 2-1. Steve mentioned the A's against the East last year. Boy, it is really tough when you've got a division, John, where 3 teams are going to win 90 or more games.
Especially
drilled towards third, and that one's down. That's the first hit we've seen. Can't cut it off. It's going to roll to the wall. And he ends up at second. That's a double.
Designated hitter, number 16.
Well, it's a pretty good pitch to hit right here, and he gets the good part of the bat on the ball. Now he's in scoring position with just 1 out.
deals. And he offers that to Slurve and misses 0-1.
Well, clearly the pitcher's in control right here. This guy really struggles on the fastball when he's behind in the count, so look for the heat.
The pitch. It's fouled away. Good slurve that time, but it's called a ball. 1-2. Tried to get him to chase the fastball away. 2-2.
Well, any hitting coach will tell you you can't hit that good high fastball, especially if it's out of the strike zone. It's a pitch you have to lay off of, make him bring it down to give yourself a chance.
Fastball got him 2 down.
Well, they went away right there, and he put a pretty good swing on it, but just couldn't quite make contact. Walking back to the dugout now.
Brooks Robinson to bat. Two outs and a runner on second. Fastball in there. 0-1. Line drive fouled off towards first. Won't come in on the circle change, and it's 1-2. Here's the pitch. Can't get him to bite, and it's 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed. Side retired. So they pick up a hit, but leave a man at second and fail to score. Nobody's put one up yet here in Baltimore. We've got Chapman ready to hit. He'll start us out here in the second. Here's the delivery. Off the plate with a fastball, and it's 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Swing liner back up the middle. And that's through a base hit. That's going to bring Mike Pompano to the plate.
Well, that's the start they wanted right there. You get the first guy on with the inning. No outs. Big things could happen now.
Hit in the air to center field. One down.
Coming to bat for the Oakland Athletics.
Runner on for Jason Bay.
Well, in recent years, the AL West has been the weakest of the three American League divisions. But don't tell the Orioles that. They had a lot of trouble against the West last year.
Sliders in there for a called strike. The O's in their record against the West Steve was talking about only 12 out of 30. Ouch, John.
Well, the only team in the West they took the series from was Seattle. They won 4 out of 6. Every other side they came out on the losing end, and it added up to a rough year for them.
Tried to get him to chase a slider, but it's 1-2.
He tried to backdoor that pitch, but left it out and away.
1-2 pitch coming. Good eye by Jason Bay. It'll even the count up. The pitch. Strike 3. Jason Bay down without a swing on that pitch.
Here's the four-seam fastball coming at you in K-Cam. Get a better look.
The ball looked like it was coming right on his fist, but managed to clip the edge of the strike zone.
Well, you said it right, John. That was just a wicked pitch. Tough to handle, even if you are swinging the bat. And in the batter's box, it's Murphy. 2 outs and a man on first. Fastball in there for a called strike. Missed badly with the fastball there. 1-1. And the changeup. 1-2 now.
When you can mix speeds and hit your spots, this is what you get. Nice pitch.
Tried to get him to chase the fastball away. 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Cisco. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. The inning complete for Ricky Nolasco. Nothing doing in the first 2. Goose eggs on the board for him. Up next, Orioles.
For the Baltimore Orioles.
And it's Jim Palmer in the box. He's going to start the second for the home team. Fastball is downstairs. 1 ball, no strike.
That 2-seam fastball is such an effective pitch. 1, because it gets ground ball outs, but 2, it sets up his other pitches.
The pitch. And that's waved out and missed. 1-1.
Well, right there, you can just tell that the hitter was absolutely fooled on that pitch. Nothing you can do. You try to reach out and just put it in play, but he swung through it.
One pitch. A line drive towards short. That one gets through for a base hit.
Well, a great job right there by the first hitter in this inning to get on base. And, you know, a lot of big innings are started with that first guy getting on. You have 1 or 2 big innings in a game, and that could be the difference in the outcome.
Take a look at Baleka now as he gets to the batter's box. Watches a fastball that's in there. 0-1. Here's the delivery. Oh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch. 1-1. Pitch on the way. Hot shot towards the hole. Over to second for 1. And they get it. They turn 2. Always looking for that friend of a pitcher. They wanted that ground ball and got it.
Now they threw it around the horn to get the double play. Nice turn by second base.
And in the batter's box, Severino. The pitch. Swing and a bouncer up the middle. Andrus with a pickup. Throws to first in time. That's 3 down. No runs, 1 hit, and no one left on base. Nobody's put one up yet here in Baltimore.
Place for the Oakland Athletics.
Right fielder up.
Number 25.
Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
This is why changing speeds is so important for a pitcher. You get the hitter off balance, even more effective when it's down in the zone.
He deals. Took something off, but it's low. 1-1.
Well, a lot of guys would swing at that pitch right there, that changeup down in the strike zone, but the hitter luckily stayed off that one.
Swings, lines this one back up the middle, and it's through. That's a base hit.
Well, that's the start this team needed. Get that first guy in the inning up, get him on base, and let's see if they can bring him around to score.
Take his first shot at the plate. Here's the pitch. Swinging a liner to left, and it's through. That's a base hit for Andrus. Oakland in a nice position here to capitalize.
Well, they tried to sneak that first pitch fastball by him, but he was sitting on it, and he whacked it in the left.
In the box again, their left fielder. And, of course, as a pitcher, you got to keep your eye on which pitches are effective on any given day and which ones aren't. Here's a look at which pitches he's thrown that have generated hits.
Well, guys, you look at that four-seamer. It's been hit 2 times.
You know, with that pitch, it's the only time they've been able to get wood on the ball. Still looking great overall right now in the third, as he's been on the mark with what he's throwing up there, but that's the pitch they've gotten to.
Runners at first and second. Nobody out. Watches a curve in there for strike one. Oh, my, is he wild right now? That could be trouble. And they'll just have to set on this one, so everybody's safe. Fouled away. Got him. One away.
Good movement, 89 miles per hour. I think Cam shows it to you. Well, this is where you want to go with 2 strikes on the hitter. You want to go down out of the zone. He swings through it, couldn't make contact with that one. Well, the pressure sits squarely on the shoulders of Ricky Nolasco out there on the mound.
Doesn't want to give up the lead run here. Tie ball game with a couple on.
Well, the situation's not all that bad just yet, Gary. It's still early. If he can get a strikeout or a pop-up and limit the sacrifice opportunities, then the defense can move back and they can play for the final out of the inning.
And they score the run. And Andrus will also follow suit. Base hitting off. And a big one. Brings in a couple of runs. A couple of RBIs on that swing. Let's see what that does for their win expectancy graph.
Well, a tremendous clutch hit right there. This was his opportunity to deliver for his team with this big 2 RBI single. And that could be the deciding factor in this game right now with the way the pitching has been.
And Olson's batting. And with the lead, this lineup looks as though they're ready to do some more damage. Still a ways to go, but pitching's going to catch up here.
Excellent approach by
hit up the middle. And that'll get him aboard. They're on a roll. That's a great situation for some offense.
Third base, number 26, Matt Camden.
You know, he usually has a lot of trouble with these pitches away from him, but he did a good job of staying patient and not trying to do too much to hit that ball and get on base.
When you have the lead, it's not the time to play it safe. You've got to go after him a little bit. You can risk giving up an out to get a run. I may start the runner here.
The first pitch towards the middle. And that'll put him on another hit. And he scores. I think there's an issue of how much is left in his tank right here, so that bullpen's going to get active.
Well, it's still early in the game, though, so I'd be surprised if they make this move this early. They may just get him prepared in case they need to go there.
Openings for this lineup offensively, don't give it to them now because they are hot. And in the batter's box, here's Moreland. And, Steve, the offense continues to produce. They keep building on it.
That last hit puts a little bit more daylight in this lead right now, Gary. They keep tacking on early.
Runners on first and second with 1 out. Fastball is high, 1-0. Not a comfortable lead yet, but it's an early statement.
Well, it's a statement that says, you know what? We're going to score some runs for our guy and putting pressure on the opposition's offense.
Ball 2. Misses outside for ball 2. Now, to be effective, you got to mix your pitch types and speed. Here's what we've seen from this pitcher today. What's your take, guys?
Well, and that's the one area where he has struggled in this one. The fact that he's just throwing the same pitch in the same location over and over again, a recipe for disaster.
I mean, listen, you have to be able to hit your spots, but you can't be this predictable. They know what's coming every time, and they're just jumping out of their shoes.
He delivers. Good pitch at the letters and a full count, 3-2.
Sometimes you get a pitch, and if it's early enough in the count, you can just say, not this one, I'm going to wait for the next one.
The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out with a breaking ball. 2 down.
That's a hard-fighting curveball right there with great break. Off the top of the foot in play, swung right through it.
And here's Jason Bay. He's looking to bring this runner along. 6 for 22 against Ricky Nolasco. Here's the first pitch. Here's a swing and a liner to left center. And it's starting to head out towards the wall. He's thinking extra bases. And he will score from second base. And another run is in. This lineup just feeding off itself in this ball game. Opportunities and execution.
Well, this is a guy right here that was made to hit fastballs, and that's what he looks for, and that's what he got right there. Put a good swing on it. He knew what to do with it for that double.
And in the batter's box, it's Murphy. Just one player picking up after another, Steve. This is a good offensive show going on in there. There's contact. He drove it well. And that's the third out. That'll do it. Huge third inning. They really piled it on. The A's lead 5-0. We're going to look at that leadoff hitter due up here in the inning. And for those of you catching up with us, hi, I'm Gary Thorne along with John Kruk and Steve Phillips, bringing you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. Takes a swing at that fastball, can't connect. 0-1. It's fouled off. Foul! Here's the pitch. Foul! And at first that one was going to look playable, but nothing doing. It got away.
Well, with the way we keep tracks of pitch counts right now, you know 0-2, the pitcher wants to put him away. The fact that he has to throw another pitch just tells you how defensive a swing the hitter had to keep it going.
Swung on, hit in the air to right center. And the play made by Lowry. One away.
Number 6.
At the plate, their rookie first baseman. Fastball just misses. 1-0.
Well, that's the pitch you want for the ground ball out. That two-seam fastball at the bottom of the strike zone. Just couldn't quite catch the plate. Good eye by the hitter.
A 1-0 pitch. Swing and a hot shot. And he pulls into first base with that base hit. There's one down here.
Number 2.
Well, one out and a man on first base. That big single right there gives them a couple outs to work with to see if they can push him across the board.
And it rolls around to the top again. I'm going to take a brief moment here to check out the breakdown in this pitcher's pitch types that have turned into hits today. John, Steve, your thoughts?
Well, guys, I think taking a look at his circle change, that pitch has been hit 2 times so far in this one.
With 3 hits total in the game and 2 of them coming off of that pitch, you have to wonder when he goes through the lineup next time around how much he shows them that option.
Here's the pitch. Smash towards the middle, and that gets through for a base hit. That's one.
At the plate for the Baltimore Orioles, shortstop.
And we've got Cisco batting. Had a double his last time up.
Cisco.
Here we go. Here's the first pitch. Slurve swung on and missed. 0-1. And a moment here to see how this pitcher has been mixing up his pitches.
Well, that the fact that his arsenal of pitches has been great today, and the command of that arsenal has been outstanding. And when you can do all that, you're going to keep these hitters off balance.
That's exactly it. He's doing a pretty good job keeping the hitters off balance by changing the speeds, the location, and the type of pitch. Very difficult to center him.
Line drive left of the bag and foul. And a slurve is swung on and missed, side retired. No runs on a hit, and they'll strand him. Athletics, they still enjoy this lead.
Coming to bat for the Oakland.
Glad you're with us this afternoon. Some fans bundled up in their jackets, a little chilly. And the right fielder batting again. They'll start things off here, inning number 4. Number 67 gets the call to come in and take the baseball as they make the pitching swap to left center. And he makes the catch. Boy.
He shifted the outfielders to the left. He hit it to left, and he's out.
And we've got Andrus batting. Singled and scored his last time around. Now the first pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Well, you see, he just missed with that fastball right there away. Let's see if they try to come back inside to try to jam him.
Now the 1-0 pitch. This one's popped in the air, drifting towards the right side. That's the second out.
The Oakland Athletics left fielder, number 20.
In the box again, their left fielder. He was a strikeout victim last time through the lineup. Here's the first pitch. This one swung on and driven hard. That's caught. Side is retired. Well, how about that? Only needed 4 pitches to set down the guys. Tremendous. Oakland 5, Baltimore nothing. Things will start getting a little more difficult as we look to the third man to lead it off.
Coming to bat for the Baltimore
Up again, their DH. How's he getting these first pitches across? Well, let's take a look.
Well, when he throws the first pitch for a ball, what does it mean? Well, it means he's working behind in the count. The advantage goes to the hitter. Hitters have 3 hits in this one after going 1 out.
That looks like a single.
Well, anytime you can get on base with no outs to start an inning, you know that an extra base hit will probably score you. But even if the batter behind you can figure out a way to get on base, now you have the potential for a huge inning.
Brooks Robinson to bat. And he starts him out. Fastball misses away. 1-0.
Now, Gary's done a nice job working around the 4 hits he's given up here into the 4th, and that's about making pitches, and he's done an effective job when he's had to pitch out of the stretch.
At the belt, the 1-0. Slurve will be in there for, nope, a ball. 2-0.
Now, 2-0 count. He's been very patient so far, and his tendency is to continue that approach. I think he thinks this guy just can't throw strikes.
That one's wide of the mark, and it's 3-0.
Trying to get the ground ball out. You throw that 2-seam fastball away from the hitter, trying to get him to reach and roll over it. He laid off of it here.
The 3-0 pitch. Hoping for a free pass that time, but that fastball's in there. Strike 1.
Well, when you're down by this much, you need a lot of base runners. You need a rally, so you don't have to swing to get on. You can take the walk, so maybe take another pitch right now.
Swung on, that is hit. It's time to get it done. Baltimore, let's see if they can.
A real good approach at the plate right here, thinking about going back up the middle. He gets a fastball a little bit inside, but able to just punch it up the middle for a base hit.
And it's Jim Palmer in the box. He had a single in his last time up. No one out yet. Runners at first and second. Swung on, hit. And that'll put him on another hit. It's time to get it done. Baltimore, let's see if they can.
A real pressure mounting right now. That base hit loads up the bases. He's going to have to make a pitch to try to get out of this mess.
Take a look at Baleka now as he gets to the batter's box. You know, Steve, you imagine that big fly ball anytime. You get the bases loaded here, you got to take advantage.
Well, they'll take anything they can get right now. It's still early in the game. They just need to try to keep it close.
On the way. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. One away.
Now coming to bat for the Baltimore Orioles, catcher number 28.
And in the batter's spot, Severino. And taking a look here, the pitch types that he's thrown today that have yielded hits.
Well, guys, his two-seam fastball has gotten hit 3 times.
You know, that pitch has been a weak spot for him overall. But you have to be happy with what he's done going through this lineup. He's been in control, hit his spots, and still has a shutout intact.
And here's the first one. Line towards third and foul. Circle change on a beauty, and it's 0-2.
Well, the pitcher has him right where he wants him, on the defensive. He could try to throw it out of the zone and get him to chase.
And he lays off that one outside, 1-2.
Well, he went for the backdoor slider right there, but he laid off the pitch. Good eye.
Fastball low for a ball, 2-2. That's foul, back behind the plate. Changeup swung on and missed. That'll be out number 2.
K-Camp's going to show us the circle change to get a better look.
Just pulled the string on that one, and he was way out in front.
John, you hear that that changeup may be the best pitch in baseball right now, used as an out pitch.
Well, you have a deceptive change like that one, and you'll need 2 or more pitches to get by. A lot of pitchers make a living just throwing fastball changeup like that.
And the number 8 spot rolls around. Flew out last time. 2 outs, bases loaded. The pitch. And he offers out the slurve and misses. 0-1. Take a look at this first pitch delivered and see how he's doing.
Well, working ahead is paying off for him. He's retired 8 hitters in this game after throwing a first pitch strike.
Missed with the fastball outside, and it's even at 1. He fouls that one off. Line shot into center field. That gets down. That'll put him on. The tying run up. A run scores.
He takes this 1-2 pitch down in the zone. He's able to go down and get it. Get a good part of the bat on the ball and pick up the base hit.
That's a tough pitch to hit. When you're behind in the count, you just want contact, and he got it. And the first baseman in. Steve, you're going to like the odds right here. You get that base hit, and all of a sudden this game changes.
Now, the hits went over the ball, too. It completely changes the complexion of this game.
They've had to battle back. Here's a chance to get the lead. First pitch on the way. That's off the plate away, 1-0.
He tried to backdoor that pitch, but left it out and away.
Here it comes. Inside with the fastball, 2-0. And the 2-0 pitch is a fastball low, 3-0.
Fourth inning of this game, and right now he's finding himself over 20 pitches here, and that is eating away at his overall pitch count total, so he may not be around for long.
And he gets this one over for a strike, 3-1.
He takes that strike to go to 3-1, but still a hitter's count, looking for a cripple pitch right here.
Here we go, Orioles. Let's go, Orioles.
That misses. Ball 4, and here comes a run.
Pitcher tried to expand the strike zone to get the hitter to chase, but he didn't chase. Take your base.
Up now, their second baseman.
Now, 2 outs in the inning, you put the tying run on base with a base on balls. Not what you want to do, because that also means the guy at the plate is the go-ahead run. Big mistake.
Bases are loaded with 2 down. Here's the first pitch. He sends this one in the air towards center. And that's the 3rd out. That'll do it. Well, that's a tough time. 24 pitches in that half inning. Baltimore trying to get back into a position to challenge in this game.
Up to the plate for the
And so Brian McCann will lead off. He had a 2-run single in his last appearance.
The couple of RBIs, major factors as to why they have a lead here, Gary.
Now the first pitch. First pitch fastball misses badly that time, 1-0.
When you throw a 2-seam fastball, you want a ground ball, which means you want to throw it to the bottom of the zone. This pitch up could come back to cost him later in the game.
On the outside corner, 1-1.
A good life on this fastball as he just buries it down and away.
Here's the 1-1. Swings and hits this one deep down the line and left. And that's a ground rule double, puts him on second. Get a chance to take a look here, Steve. This is a ground rule double, friendly hop over the wall.
Well, friendly hop for the pitcher, maybe not so friendly for the offense. He might have ended up at third.
Now you look at him at second base, he thought he had another base coming. And Olson's batting. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Here's the delivery. Swing and a liner to right center. And it's through into the gap. Should be extra bases. And they can't cut it off. It'll roll to the wall. And the run comes in.
For the Oakland Athletics.
Well, a great piece of work right there to get that double and put himself in scoring position. He got a fastball and took a good rep at it. Nice, short, compact swing.
We've got Chapman ready to hit. And, Steve, the offense continues to produce. They keep building on it.
You know, after giving up runs like that, this is where the pitcher has to bow his neck and shut down the opponent. Damage control.
This is where you begin to wonder whether this game is going to start slipping away or not. Well, the decision here, obviously, is a great respect to the hitter. He's going to get the free pass.
But I'm not sure either of these guys likes this. They'd like to go at each other and have the challenge and see who could come out on top.
Moreland.
And in the batter's box, here's Moreland.
But Jerry, he struggles with runners on base, so look for them to go right at him at the plate now.
Runners at first and second. Nobody out. There's a swing. Line drive. Center field. He's got it. What a play. And they'll try and hold the runners second and first. They stay. That is a very tough ball not only to get to, but to hang on when you're diving.
It's especially tough to judge the way it came off the bat. He did a great job with his instincts to run it down and make the catch.
Pair of base runners out there for Jason Bay.
Things still not working out for Jason Bay in 2011. He couldn't stay off the DL and wasn't able to get through the season once again.
And the first pitch, swing and a miss on that curveball. It's 0-1. And what's really tough with Jason Bay, you see the flash of what he can do when he's healthy. He can really drive the ball, a good line drive hitter, but if you don't stay on the field, none of that matters.
And the funny thing about Bay is that most players will slow down with age. He seems to be stealing more bases now than he did when he was a younger player.
He watches the 1-1 pitch, takes a fastball, strike two.
Well, I'm going out of the zone right now, Gary, trying to get him to chase something rather than giving him a good pitch to hit.
A swing and a fly ball to left center field. This one into the alleyway, should be extra bases. This one finds its way around, rolling all the way to the wall. And they bring him home. Another run comes in right behind him. Little warm-up action going in the bullpen. That's a right-hander up and throwing.
Well, they're going to wait for the right-handed hitter on deck to get announced, and then they'll probably make the move to the pen.
And he'll stop at second base. That'll be a two-run double. And in the batter's box, it's Murphy. And they've not had to struggle here at the plate in this game. They just keep building on this lead.
Gary, that last hit just blows the door wide open right there. I mean, they got a shot at running away with this thing.
And the other thing they know is they've got time and outs on their side. It's now 0-1. Watch that fastball go by.
Gary, you're right. I mean, listen, as a result of executing their game plan, they've done what they needed to and taken advantage of all the opportunities. Let's see if they can keep doing it.
He's at 0-2. He watched that fastball that was in there.
Well, the hitter struggles with curveballs when he's behind in the count. I suspect they're going to go to the hook.
And he lays off there, 1-2. Here's the pitch. And he swings and hits this one foul. Oh! Fastball just about had him, and it's a 2-2 count. Swung on, missed, curveball, struck him out 2 down.
81 miles per hour with some solid movement.
Well, sometimes you get fooled so badly, there's just nothing else you can do but hope and pray that you put the ball in play, hopefully foul, to get another pitch to hit.
And the right fielder batting again. He flew out his last time up. Runner on second and 2 outs. And the first pitch swung on and popped way up high. And that's out number 3. Well, the guy on the mound looks pretty good at the moment, but nevertheless, we got warm-up action.
Yeah, and I don't think they have a need for that right now. He's hardly broken a sweat out there, and he looks pretty good. I'm surprised.
They pick up 3 here on 3 hits in strand 1. Oakland continuing their blowout. And if you are just coming on board, Gary Thorne, Steve Phillips, John Kruk, as we bring you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. And we've got Cisco batting, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Lowry. And his throw is in time for out number 1.
Designated hitter, number 16.
Number 3 slot up again here. He singled and later scored in his last time up. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, 0-1.
Well, climbing the ladder on him right there. He just throws that fastball right by him up in the zone.
The pitch. Ball is blasted. A long high drive deep to center field. Goodbye, home run, and Baltimore's on the comeback trail. They chip a run off that, still down by 5.
Gary, he saw the two-seamer coming. They were trying to get the ground ball, but not today. He drives it out of the park.
He had that pitch perfectly timed and got around on it.
Orioles showing some pride at least, you know, trying to battle and continue to show some life, but they don't have a whole lot of life left, Gary.
First pitch on the way. Ruiz hits this one. And he pulls into first base with that base hit. There's one down here.
He throws that fastball right down the middle and comes right back at him up the middle. Good piece of hitting. Not trying to do too much with it.
And it's Jim Palmer in the box. 2 for 2 in the game. First pitch on the way. Here's an off-speed pitch in there for strike 1.
The key to hitting the changeup, if you commit early, you have to keep your hands back. His hands went with the body. He couldn't swing.
Here's the pitch. 0-1 is a fastball inside. That'll even the count at 1.
Well, that pitch just took off right there and exploded out of the pitcher's hand. Kept it just a little bit inside, though. Tough pitch to hit. Good job by the hitter to lay off.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Taps this one foul off to the left. The 1-2 on its way. Inside for a ball. We're even at 2. This one's grounded foul wide of first. And he fouls off another one.
Well, a lot of times a pitcher just throws a pitch that you can't do anything with. The only thing you can do, especially in a 2-2 count, is try to put it in play, foul it off to keep the at-bat going.
2-2. Looked like a circle change that missed. 3-2.
Well, you rarely see a pitcher try to throw a changeup inside. You know that was a mistake right there. He's going to have to straighten that pitch up or he's going to get hurt.
Lays off that one, misses ball 4.
But the hardest thing to do when you have an at-bat that lasts this long is sometimes you have a tendency to be impatient and chase one. Give the hitter a lot of credit. It was a close pitch, but he laid off of it to earn that walk.
Malaika gets a shot here.
Well, they had to go to the bullpen much earlier than they anticipated, but the starter wasn't getting it done, and you can't let this game get away from you.
Line drive left to the bag and foul. Here's the pitch. This is that fastball already 0-2.
Well, if you're going to be late on the fastball, you're going to have trouble hitting up here, and he's struggling right now.
Swung on and fouled away.
Foul!
Ball to get him to golf with that one, but he lays off, and 1-2 count.
Oh, it's a great fastball right there down in the strike zone. Now there's so many ways to go. Let's see how he comes back to attack this hitter.
Breaking ball misses for a 2-2.
Well, he doesn't want to lose him. A 2-2 count. He's going to go right at him. He's got a good fastball. This is the time to use it.
Now here's a slow roller to third. And there's one. On to first, safe. Can't get the back end of that one. Here's another look at that throw. Take a look. Third baseman in action here.
Didn't get him, but he made a pretty close play on it. Outstanding effort.
And in the batter's box, Severino.
Well, they catch a little bit of a break here in a jam with runners on base, but a guy who not typically is a very good hitter in this situation.
Two men on, two men out. The first pitch, line drive. That's foul towards first. Swings on the 0-1 pitch. Can't hit it. Strike two.
Well, Gary, his two-strike approach, he does not handle the fastball very well, so let's see if they attack him with some heat.
Struck him out. He gets out of this with just a little hurt. So they cut into that deficit a bit with a home run, still well behind. Baltimore trying to get back into a position to challenge in this game.
Batting for the Oakland
And we've got
Athletics.
Andrus batting. 1 for 2 in the ball game.
17, Elvis Andrus.
On the way. Fastball taken high. 1-0.
Well, that's just some good old country hardball right there. Forcing fastball up in the zone.
1-0 on the way. Line towards second.
Now batting.
That's
for the
one down.
Oakland Athletics. Left fielder, number 20.
And it rolls around to the top again. Last time up, flew up. And here's the first one. And he checks his swing there, but it's in there for a strike, 0-1. Oh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch, 1-1. Swings, lines this one back up the middle, and that gets through for a base hit.
Now
And that'll
batting
bring up
for
Brian
the Oakland
McCann.
Athletics.
It's nice to get
Center
that runner on
fielder,
base with
number
one out.
22.
Good piece of hitting that single. Now they got something to work with.
He doubled and scored in his last trip to the plate. He deals. Swing and lined up the middle. And it gets down. A 3-for-4 game. Good hitting job.
Now
Oakland
batting
in a
for
nice
the Oakland
position here to
Athletics.
capitalize.
First baseman, number 20.
Well, a guy that just continues to swing the bat well in this ball game. 3 hits right now so far. And it comes with 1 out in the inning. Can it start a rally?
And Olson's batting. Not an RBI double as last time. Runners at first and third, 1 away. Here we go. Here's the first pitch. 0-1. The 0-0 delivery, a fastball taken for a strike.
He looked like he was ready to swing that time at the plate, Gary, but he must have been looking for a different pitch as that fastball just paints the outside corner.
He can't connect with that off-speed pitch. Digging a hole now, 0-2.
The hitter needs a 2-strike approach. Shorten up the swing. Think about going the other way.
And it's fouled off. And he fouls another one off.
Well, you're told with an 0-2 count to spread out your stance and to choke up on the bat so you can put the ball in play. Better control of the bat, and that's what he did right there, that 0-2 pitch, just barely getting enough of it to put it in foul territory so he can continue this at bat.
The 1-2 pitch. Swinging an easy ground ball to short, and he scoops it up. That's one.
Well, they get the out at first on this play, but the run does come in to score.
They've got Chapman ready to hit. And they've not had to struggle here at the plate in this game. They just keep building on this lead.
Gary, that last hit just blows the door wide open right there. I mean, they've got a shot at running away with this thing.
And the other thing they know is they've got time and outs on their side. And he starts him out. Now swinging a shot toward second. He'll throw on to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. So they score once on 2 hits, 1 man left. Oakland continuing their blowout. And the number 8 spot rolls around. He's going to lead off bottom half of the 6th inning. And starts him out here. That one goes foul. Foul! Pitch on the way. A shot up the middle, and it gets down. That's hit number 2, making good contact.
Well, you're going to have to keep a close eye on this guy at first base. Pay a lot of attention to him because you know he more than likely has the green light. He can go at any time.
Number 9 spot at the plate again. Last time up, he walked, forced in a run. Here's the first pitch. Fastball is high, 1-0. Change up just off the black. Ball's behind, 2-0. Here's the pitch. A swing line to left center. And he gets it down. He's 2 for 2 now. Good offensive chance here.
Second base. Number 2.
When you're a hitter and you see that ball boring in on you on the inside part of the plate, all you can do is hope to get some piece of bat on it to get that hit. He got jammed, fought it off, but a great piece of hitting.
No one out yet. Runners at first and second. Watches that one up there. Called strike 1.
Well, climbing the ladder with that 4-seam fastball, trying to get the hitter to elevate his eyes. He gets the strike on it, and the hitter doesn't pull the trigger.
Hit hard to second. And he'll try to make the play. And a high throw, and he is in there at second base. Oh, and a wild throw. And we've got Cisco batting. Well, he's got an opportunity here. He can be a hero. You get an extra base hit, you're going to score some runs.
Well, you don't know how many opportunities you're going to get later in the game. You have to take advantage of this one. If you're going to make a comeback, now's the time to start.
Here's the first pitch. And that misses for a ball.
Well, he's one of those pitchers that doesn't like to fall behind. And when he does, he wants to come right back in with that fastball, so you got to be ready for it.
Pauses, and now the 1-0. This is swung on, lifted to deep right field. As he drops back for it and puts it away. And he's got it. That'll keep the bases loaded.
Designated hitter.
Up again their DH.
Number 16.
He homered earlier in the ballgame. He lays off one low, 1-0. swing and a rocket toward short. And he is safe at first. He's on board. And they score him. And with that right-hander warming up in the bullpen here, I'm not sure quite what they're thinking.
Well, with the left-handed hitter on deck, he's probably getting ready for hitters later in the lineup.
Well, it looks like he had to make an awkward throw after making that great dive.
Well, a great effort right there. Certainly you have to credit the play and the effort, but he just couldn't get the throw across.
Brooks Robinson to bat. Well, it's a little bit of redemption here, Steve, but you got to wonder if the hurdle's going to be too much. The pitch. That one swung on, hit in the air to deep right center field. 2 away. So 2 outs now. The runners can't advance.
For the Baltimore Orioles, center fielder, number 25.
And it's Jim Palmer in the box. Walked in his last plate appearance. Two outs, bases loaded. And here's the first one. Perhaps this one foul to the right. Liner between first and second, and he's there to retire the side. They pick up a run on 3 hits, denied a big inning though as they leave the bases loaded. Baltimore trying to get back into a position to challenge in this game.
Up to the plate.
Here's Mike Fontenot to lead it off. 0 for 3 to this point.
Number 18, Mitch Moreland.
First pitch to him. Swings and misses at the fastball. 0-1. His career average, an even 300 against the Orioles. Here's the pitch. Swung on, hit in the air to right center. That one's taken care of.
For the Oakland Athletics, second baseman, number 8.
One away, and here's Jason Bay. He doubled home a couple in his last at bat.
Nice screen for them, check them out.
The pitch. Smashes that one towards the shortstop. And he puts that one away for number 2. And in the batter's box, it's Murphy. Struck out swinging last time. And here's the first one. And it's fouled away. Hit in the air to left center. And the side's retired as they head into the dugout. 3 up, 3 down this half inning. Athletics 9, Orioles 4.
Now up to the plate.
And if you're just joining in, Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Kruk bringing you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. Take a look at Baleka now as he gets to the batter's box. First pitch, and he misses the fastball. Strike 1.
Well, Gary, with this big a lead here in the 7th inning, it's incumbent upon the pitcher to throw strikes. Get outs right now.
0-1 fastball and a called strike. Wanted to get him fishing, but he misses. 1-2. The 1-2 on its way. Fastball swung out and missed, struck him out 1 away.
For the Baltimore
K-Cam
Orioles,
registers this at 86 miles per hour, some pretty good breaks.
He just looked overpowered on those two fastballs.
John thought timing that time just didn't seem to be there in the at-bat.
Well, and a strikeout like that will give the pitcher a lot of confidence.
And in the batter's box, Severino. No hits yet. He'll get another chance right here. Here's the delivery. Change up in there for a called strike.
Well, Gary, one out here in the 7th inning. I mean, you have to like the way this is going. They're looking good. The pitcher's throwing strikes. The defense making plays. They've got a big lead. Everything feels good.
Up the middle. And he pulls into first base with that base hit. There's one down here.
0-1 mistake right here. He throws it over the heart of the plate, and he pays for it.
And the right fielder batting again. Drove in a run earlier in the game. And he starts him out. Lined up the middle. He's up with it. Andrus has one. Over to first. He is safe. Almost a double play. Not quite enough time. Bad throw. And the first baseman in. He singled his last trip. Now the first pitch. Fastball too low. 1-0.
Well, anytime you have a good fastball and you can keep it down in the zone around the knees or lower, it's great location and, believe me, very difficult to hit.
A line drive toward short. And he gets it down. That's his third hit. 3 for 3. Good offensive chance here.
Second baseman.
Well, he's having a heck of a day so far. It's his third hit of the game in this one. They just can't seem to find an answer for him.
Up now, their second baseman. Bounced into a fielder's choice as last time. 2 down. Runners at first and second. Here's the pitch. And that one's put away to retire the side. No runs and a couple of hits and 2 left on. He's not letting this lead get away. Leadoff batter will get a shot at it later on in this inning.
Now batting for the Oakland
And the
Athletics.
number 8 spot rolls around. He's going to get us started 8th inning. First pitch on the way. Ball. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. He delivers. That's it. Pretty well down the line and left. As he drops back and puts it away.
Well, they had him played perfectly right here, Gary. Great call for the dugout to shift the defense toward left.
And we've got Andrus batting. Trying again here. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air to center field.
Now
2 down here in the inning.
Oakland Athletics. Left fielder, number 20.
In the box again, their left fielder. He's had 1 hit 4 times up. Here's the first pitch. Change up just misses. 1-0.
Well, they need a shutout inning right here to get back in there and score some runs. And at least looking like they got a chance to get through it without giving up some runs.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a ball popped foul to the left side. Foul! Good looking fastball. Called the ball though. 2-1.
Well, anytime one of your middle relievers throws over 45 pitches, you got to wonder how much more he has left. Might want to get someone else up out there.
2-1 pitch, and he watches the fastball goodbye for strike 2.
That's a great pitch right here. Pounding the strike zone, going up and away. A pitch he could catch up with.
Lined foul towards third. Two-two pitch. There's a swing and a smash. And there's the third out. Nothing doing here in this half inning. Now here come the Orioles. Home half of the 8th inning. And we've got Cisco batting. He flew out his last time up.
Cisco.
First pitch on the way. Shot back to first. That's one away.
Designated hitter, number 16.
Number 3 slot up again here. He homered back in the 5th. Here's the first pitch. Called strike. 0-1.
Look, Gary, with one out right here, they still have time in this inning to try to generate some runs. They need to score here in this 8th inning and not leave it all to the 9th.
Here's the delivery. Curveball that time. Misses inside. Evens the count at 1.
The slider can be most effective in a fastball count. 1-1. Oftentimes the hitter might look fastball. The slider can fool him.
He takes a fastball for a strike. Now it's 1-2.
Look, Gary, he's got such an effective fastball. He likes to use it. And, 1-2 count. He doesn't like to mess around. Look for him to go right at him with the heater.
1-2 pitch coming. Change up tough to lay off, and it's 2-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the fastball. Second out in the inning.
Let's take another look at that pitch. It's a two-seam fastball in K-King.
Good job of keeping him guessing by changing speeds out there.
And boy, John, you saw the effect of that swing. He wasn't even in the same time zone.
But going from off speed to a heater like that is never easy, and even guys that make the big bucks have a hard time adjusting.
Brooks Robinson to bat. Had a couple of hits, 4 trips to the plate. The first pitch. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
Gary, I think right now that you've got to consider trading outs for runs if you're pitching. I mean, listen, just keep getting outs right now. You have the countdowns there. You only need 4 outs left to win this ball game.
Missed badly with the fastball there. 1-1. The 1-1. Swung on, a fly ball heading towards the corner and right. That's caught. Side is retired. Good defensive half inning there. No hits allowed. Oakland still ahead. Batters 2 through 4 coming right up.
The bat for the Oakland Athletics.
And so Brian McCann will lead off. Got a couple of RBIs thus far.
Well, he's already driven in a couple runs in this one, Gary. You got to believe they're going to pitch him a little bit more carefully this time around.
And starts him out here. and he starts him off with a strike on the inside part of the plate. The pitch. That one's drilled to short. So with nobody out, he's on board.
Well, they just can't figure out a way to get this guy out. That's now 4 hits for him in this game.
And Olson's batting. Grounded out last time. And the first pitch. That one swung on, hit in the air deep to left field. One down, and they just tried to hold him there at first.
Well, they followed the advanced scouting reports to a T. They played the outfielders back that time, and he hit it right into the teeth of the defense.
We've got Chapman ready to hit. 2 for 3 thus far. One out, runner on at first. He delivers. Now 0-1. Watch that fastball go by. The 0-1 pitch is a change, swung on and missed. 0-2.
Well, with 2 strikes, I'm going to go with the changeup. Pull the string on it, get him off balance, and get a swing and a miss.
Can't get him to chase the fastball. Low, 1-2.
Well, that fastball right there just missed, just below the knees. Tell you what, a borderline pitch. I think they wanted that one bad.
The 1-2 pitch. There's a hard comebacker right through the center. Gets one at second. And 2. Double play. And with that right-hander warming up in the bullpen here, I'm not sure quite what they're thinking.
Well, with the left-handed hitter on deck, he's probably getting ready for hitters later in the lineup.
So no runs on 1 hit and nobody left on. Up next, Orioles. Number trying to get things going here. Home half of the 9th inning. You can feel that crowd rallying behind him right now. Grounded up the middle. Andrus with a pickup. Throw on to first in time. One away.
Just having some difficulty right now trying to make up this ground, and obviously they've got a hill still to climb, and running out of time right now, only 2 outs remaining, so they've got to get something going and keep it going.
Take a look at Valleca now as he gets to the batter's box. Here's the delivery. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. That one's glove.
Now down to the final outlet here, Gary. So, I mean, they're looking pretty dire at this point. And, you know, but listen, funnier things have happened. They've got to get base runners, though.
And in the batter's box, Severino. Base hit his last time. And the first pitch. And that runs high, 1-0.
We have to remember these middle relievers, they're not used to coming in and throwing over 45 pitches, but that's where he's at right now. You might see his control run away from him a little bit right here.
That one swung on its line. Into center field for a base hit.
Boy, that's hit number 15 in them for that one. Boy, you get 15 hits in the game. The manager can just sit back and relax and watch his team work.
And the right fielder batting again. Bounced into a fielder's choice as last time. And here's the first one. Hit up the middle. Whoa, get out of the way of that one. Straight back up the middle. It's time to get it done. Baltimore, let's see if they can.
Number 6.
A big 2-out hit right there. That's his 3rd hit of the game so far. This man's doing what he has to do to help his team win.
Number 9 spot at the plate again. He's a perfect 3 for 3 in the ballgame. Two men on and 2 men out. Here we go. Here's the first pitch. Plays off that one outside, 1-0.
Well, that's where you look for a changeup from the pitcher away in the strike zone. If they look for it and get it, they can really shoot that thing the other way and do some damage.
The 1-0 delivery is a fastball. Can't make contact, strike 1.
Well, you have to be ready for something hard, and this guy wasn't anticipating it. That's why he was late on that 2-seam fastball.
Now the 1-1. It's fouled off. The pitch. And he watches that one travel down, 2-2. He's ready. The 2-2 pitch. And it's in there. Strike 3 called. That's it.
Gary, the Oakland A's did what they needed to do, played a good, solid game all around, and go away with the victory.
All right, here we go. It's that time. We're going to take a look now at our player of the game. Jason Bay showed up today with that bat.
Well, coming into the game, you told someone you're going to get 2 hits today, you'd be very happy. The average goes up, and everything else is good for you. But the bottom line is, those 2 hits were the reason this team won the game, and it shows because he's our player of the game.
And you don't often get the bats going on the road quite like this. Pretty good offensive attack.
Well, when you're on the road, to have this kind of offense, it takes the hometown crowd out of the game. It really helps your chances.
And that's going to do it for us here. For Steve Phillips, John Kruk, I'm Gary Thorne. Take care.
What's up, guys? You are now listening to Car Seat Headrest. Depressed, you haven't tried